My name is George Morillo, aka Sen One, the original Sen, the father, the name SCN, the world famous name. 45 years old. I come up from New York City, Upper West Side, 80s hip hop, real hip hop. I pretty much started in middle school, took it serious, it was my first love, got addicted, began tagging. You saw the rush I was getting from the street fame. I was trying to find a name that fit me. Every name, every word you could imagine was already taken. Hip hop was already in, it's like, especially graffiti was already like in its second or third decade here. So every name you could imagine was taken, and one of the rules of hip hop was that you couldn't take nobody else's name, and you had to be original, and you couldn't take nobody's style, you couldn't bite anything from anybody else, you had to be original. So Sender was my original name, and ended up being too long. Every time I do stuff like this, it's telling my life story and telling the story around me that I grew up with. You know, not just my life, but a lot of people's lives. So I think in a way it's like, I feel like a chosen one in a lot of ways. So it's not like something I can really make a decision about. It's kind of like out of my control. It's something that I think is like destiny. I've been doing this. I was pulled in since I was 12 years old, and there's a reason. I'm here 45, and I'm like, you know, it's crazy. So I see the connection now. You look statistically in the urban city of New York, was majority of the kids were fatherless. We didn't have fathers. My brother, me and him have two different fathers. Neither one of us knew our fathers ever. You know what I mean? And then that was common, you know, amongst all of us. So what happened was we would gravitate towards each other. We would just basically wipe out our mothers out of the picture, and basically us come together as little packs and take care of ourselves. At the time, it was real hardcore. Graffiti is hip hop's oldest element, so it kind of like lays down the ground rules. The way I used to do on streets and stuff, now I lace people's apartments, very high-end apartments. I do furniture lines, I do clothing lines, I do, you name it, I'm doing it.
Very creative. Very articulate, a leader, a never follower, a thorough gentleman, a gentleman to me at least, all around credible guy.